What's up, it's Katie. Now that you've written your list of 10 passions, we have to narrow it down to 3. So, if you can go to your part 2, discover your top 3 passions, and we will go through this together. Now, just like last time, however you're comfortable, if you want to watch the video on a different device that you're, a different device from your phone, and go through the worksheet alongside, or if you want to switch off, or however you want to do it. But here we go. I'm going to do mine, and you can do yours along with me. Pause the video anytime you need to. So now we're going to take that list of 10 passions that we had, and this is how we're going to narrow them down. This is going to feel very weird. You've probably never done anything like this before, but this is how we really come to understand our true feelings about things. I get it. When you're just asked on paper, how do you feel about this? Or which one of these is stronger than the other? You're going to say, I don't know, and you're going to go through your head, and because it's all in that subconscious, it's all buried beneath. This is how we bring it out, so that in the end you're going to be so sure of your favorite things. You're not going to say, these are a few of my favorite things. You're going to say, these are my favorite things. So for each and every one of these things on your list, you're going to say this. I am passionate about, and then whatever's on your list. But here's the key. You have to say it like you mean it. And you have to really say it slowly and passionately. All right, I'm going to start with my first one. Creative production of music. I am passionate about creative production of music. Did you hear that in my voice? As soon as I said it, it just like, boom. I said, I am passionate about, and I'm supposed to say that, but then as soon as I said creative production of music, did you hear that little boing in my voice? I know, I'm from Wisconsin, so I have the up and down voice naturally, but you heard it. I heard it. That's what we're going to pay attention to. So every time you say that, pay attention to the sound of your voice and pay attention to how it makes you feel. Go through each and every one and pay attention to each and every one. So that one I felt pretty darn strongly. Let's do it again just because. I am passionate about creative production of music. I really feel that. Then I'm going to go to the next one. I am passionate about natural bodies of water. Then I'm going to go to the next one. I am passionate about the historical use of antique items. Do you notice how I kind of went back a little bit? I'm like, yeah, I am. You know, but I already could feel that pause in me saying that's not quite as strong as those other two. And because I did that, even though I love that, I'm actually going to cross it out. Okay? That's how you're going to go through that. So I've got one crossed out. Right now we're only narrowing down to 5. So we only have to cross out 5. All right. But, you know, go through it and go through your list as many times as you need to till you cross out 5. I am passionate about the importance of local history. I could feel that one pretty strong. I'm not ready to cross it out yet. I am passionate about the formation and changes of water bodies. I can't cross that one out yet either. I am passionate about helping people become their potential. Oh yeah. I am passionate about preservation of water bodies. I am passionate about treating dogs like family. And I am passionate about soulful writing. All right. I don't know if you heard it. I didn't hear it in my voice this time, and sometimes you won't. But I did not feel that soulful writing quite as much as the others. And because of that, even though it's something I do love and it's hard to cross these things out, right? But I already know that, like, all that water stuff is just, I know it takes precedence over this. So I'm going to cross out soulful writing. Last one on my list, I am passionate about inventing creative recipes. All right, so I only crossed out 3. No. 2? Yeah, I only crossed out 2. All right, so that means I have to go through it again. So I'm going to go through mine again, and let's try it. I am passionate about creative production of music. I am passionate about natural water bodies. Ooh, my eyes got big. All right, I'm going to keep going. I am passionate about the importance of local history. I could feel myself kind of trailing off on that one. Even though it is something, and all of these things we are passionate about, or they wouldn't be on our list. But I could feel myself beginning to off on that one, whereas I didn't feel that on the other two. So I'm going to cross off that one. Okay. I am passionate about the formation and changes of water bodies. You know, now the second time I said this one, I'm realizing that, you know, even though it comes underneath the category of natural bodies of water, you know, and it's related to the preservation, I still just feel like saying those other two were just like more. And I feel like I already realize now that the preservation to me is more important than the geology. So I am going to cross that one out. This is really crazy that I'm doing this. I did this one other time in a video, and I've got different stuff this time. Just because I did it. I didn't quite do it the same way. I just started with passions. I didn't start with interests. So I'm narrowing it down and going through it with this new program, which is awesome. Okay, so the next thing that I've got is I am passionate about helping people become their potential. I think I was pretty spaced my words out, so I think really and truly, I think that's a keeper. I am passionate about the preservation of water bodies. I am passionate about treating dogs like family. You know, I hear it in my voice, and I'm really saying it like I mean it, but at the same time, I'm realizing, yes, I love treating dogs like family, and it's something that bothers me, but at the same time, excuse me, I think I'm actually going to cross that one out. Okay, so I crossed out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I'm left with is creative production of music, natural bodies of water, just in general. But as I'm reading this, I'm realizing that's too general. So I want to actually write recreation on. And that's exactly what's going to happen to you. You're going to realize something's too general. Wait, that doesn't make sense. And you're going to even make it better and narrow it down even more. That's why I said I'm doing this with you. So I'm changing that. Recreation of natural water bodies. All right, so now I have to go through again. I didn't say I am passionate about inventing creative recipes. I am passionate about inventing creative recipes. I said that twice because I felt the last time that it just didn't feel like the ones that I have other ones on my list. So I had to repeat it again. And if you have to do that, do that. Because I'm going to cross that one out. So now I'm left with, I'm down to 4. So now we have to get down to 3. So, what does our worksheet say? Once we hit our 5 and we go down to the last 3, we're going to do it a little differently. So, you can continue to say I am passionate about if you really need to drill that in your mind. But at this point, we're just going to do it a little differently. And instead of saying I'm passionate about, we're just going to kind of close our eyes and actually say what's on the list. Very slowly, very meaningfully. And just kind of envision yourself kind of indulging in that passion of yours. So I'm going to say creative production of music. And what I'm envisioning, and you can say it out loud if you need to, I'm envisioning myself recording it. I'm envisioning myself mixing this music. I'm envisioning writing it. Now I'm going to go on to the next one. Recreation on natural water bodies. All right, I am picturing myself jumping in that river. I'm picturing myself kayaking down the river. I'm picturing myself doing, oh my gosh, I'm picturing everything that I love about this river. And oh my gosh, I'm picturing that lake. And okay, I think you can tell which one is clearly stronger than the other. All right, so I'm going to, as much as I love my music, I'm crossing that one out. Because that recreation on bodies of water was like, woo, for me. I felt it. I felt it so strong. All right, next. All right, I'm going to do this. Helping people become their potential. I'm envisioning all of you, and I'm envisioning you doing this, and I'm envisioning you like, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm struggling. But I'm envisioning the end result, and I'm envisioning so many awesome people, and I'm envisioning myself crying because I'm looking at people who have really, really done what they need to do in their life. Okay, I'm going on and on a tangent. That one just kept, the train just kept plugging away. I don't think I can take that one off. All right, next one. I realize I only have 3 left, but I'm still going to do this. Preservation of water bodies. I'm envisioning myself out there actually doing work because I care about these water bodies. I have this spiritual connection to them. I want to make sure that these lakes and rivers have healthy fish and all this other stuff. I'm just envisioning myself doing these things like monitoring for the water quality and all of this volunteer work that I do and all of these programs I partner with, and it feels amazing. It feels amazing. Got to pay attention to how this feels. All right. So I don't have to eliminate one, right? Because I only have 3 left. Yeah. So those 3 are my 3. And if I have to go through again, and I would definitely advise you to go through one more time, at least your last 5. I had creative production of music. Creative production of music. I feel it. The other ones are far more of a passion, even though creative production of music was like so close, but I can tell the other ones are beyond that. That was really the only other one that I was so close with those. So I've got my 3. I've got my 3 passions, and take as much time as you need. It's a difficult thing. Like I said, I actually already did a very similar exercise to this. It just wasn't as detailed. So I can do it relatively quickly. I don't expect you to do this quickly. Do it as slowly as you need. If you do it quickly, great. If you don't, great. You have to make sure that you are really feeling it. And like I said, go back through your list of 4 or 5 to finalize those 3. And don't finalize those 3 until you are certain.